Mr. Men is a series of 49 children's books by British author Roger Hargreaves commencing in 1971. Two of these books were not published in English. The series features characters with names such as Mr. Tickle and Mr. Happy who have personalities and physical attributes based on their names. From 1981, an accompanying series of 42 Little Miss books by the same author, but with female characters, were published, although 9 of them were not published in English. After Hargreaves's death in 1988, his son Adam Hargreaves began writing and illustrating new stories like Mr. Nobody and Mr. Cool. Each book in the original Mr. Men and Little Miss series introduced a different title character and her single dominant personality to convey a simple moral lesson. The Mr. Men and Little Miss characters frequently reappeared in other characters' books. As of 2015, a total of 85 Mr. Men and Little Miss characters had been featured in series. The book's simple stories, with brightly colored, boldly drawn illustrations, made them very popular, with sales of over 100 million worldwide across 28 countries. History Roger Hargreaves The first 6 Mr. Men books were published in United Kingdom in 1971, priced at 20p each. Mr. Tickle was the first Mr. Men character created by Hargreaves, inspired by his son, Adam, who had asked him what a tickle looked like. Hargreaves responded with a round, orange figure with long, bendy arms. Over the course of the 1970s Roger Hargreaves produced 38 more Mr. Men in addition to Mr. Tickle, as well as producing a number of other Mr. Men books. In the 1980s Roger Hargreaves began the Little Miss series with Little Miss Bossy and he produced 21 characters and books. As well as this 2 special Mr. Men stories were created in 1985 Mr. Nobody and Mr. Christmas. Both of these have been re-released in later years. Roger Hargreaves died in 1988 and his son Adam was to take over the franchise. French Mr. Men and Little Miss In France Colette David, Viviane Cohen and Evelyn Laulemant produced a number of new characters. The characters Mr. Crosspatch, Mr. No, Little Miss Yes, Little Miss All Goes Well, Little Miss Loud, Little Miss Careful, Little Miss Brilliant, Little Miss Flirt, Little Miss Pain in the Neck and Little Miss Prim were only released in France, whereas 4 Mr. Men characters and 9 Little Miss characters were also published in English and can be seen listed below as being released in 1990. Adam Hargreaves After his father's death Adam Hargreaves took over the Mr. Men. A competition was held in the British Sunday Times newspaper for children to submit their own Mr. Men character for inclusion in a limited edition celebrating the 30th anniversary of the series. Mr. Cheeky, submitted by then 8-year-old Gemma Armand, was selected as the winning entry. Gemma's creation led to a book featuring her character being published. It was sold only in W. H. Smith branches, with a portion of the proceeds going to a charity supporting children with leukemia. In 2003 Adam created 3 new Mr. Men characters and 3 new Little Miss characters. He also created Little Miss Christmas to accompany Mr. Christmas after this book was re-released with new illustrations. In April 2004, Hargreaves' widow Christine sold the rights to the Mr. Men and Little Miss characters to UK entertainment group Corian for £28 million. In 2006, to celebrate 35 years of Mr. Men and 25 years of Little Miss, Mr. Birthday and Little Miss Birthday were published. There was also an art exhibition at the Animation Art Gallery in central London. In October 2006, Adam Hargreaves created the first Little Miss character based on a real person, Stella McCartney, which he named Little Miss Stella. This was published as a limited edition of 1,000 copies for use as fashion show invitations. In February 2011, 20th Century Fox and 21 Laps Entertainment announced plans for an animated film. In 2011, Sanrio, the Japanese design company best known as the creators of Hello Kitty, announced that they had reached an agreement to acquire the rights to the Mr. Men and Little Miss characters from Corian. This marked the first time that Sanrio had licensed a third-party character since owning the rights to Osamu Tezuka's Unico character in the late 1970s and early 1980s, which was returned to Tezuka Productions after Tezuka's death in 1989. Format: each book contains a title page, 16 to 18 text pages and 15 to 17 color illustrations drawn with a magic marker. Where the name of the title Mr. Men character is too long to fit on the cover horizontally, instead of being in a reduced font size it curves down at the end. The typeface for the original books from Little Miss Bossy to Little Miss Star is on Ivers, with the books from Little Miss Busy to Little Miss Somersault using Helvetica. All the other books in the series use Optima. The books are paperback with dimensions of 14 cm x 12.6 cm. If all the books of each series are put together in order, the words My Mr. Men Library or My Little Miss Library can be read across the spines and an illustration of Walter the Worm or a flower can be seen. Setting: the stories are set in a fictional universe called Mr. Land, which is inhabited by the Mr. Men and Little Misses themselves, as well as some ordinary human characters such as shopkeepers, doctors and postmen. There are also various animals and Walter the Worm appears frequently. The characters are human in their behaviors and attributes. Product range: there are 80 licensees selling Mr. Men and Little Miss products, including List of books. The following is a list of the book titles with year of first publication and associated ISBNs given in parentheses. There are many more titles published as translations including works in Mandarin, French, Spanish, Dutch, Greek, Icelandic, Hebrew, German, Portuguese, Irish and others. Mr. Men series Little Miss series special editions Mr. Men Mr. Men New Library Mr. Bump loses his memory, Mr. Funny upsets Mr. Fussy, Mr. Greedy is helpfully heavy, Mr. Happy finds a hobby, Mr. Mischief a spot of trouble, Mr. Messy messing about in the snow, Mr. Nosy and the big surprise, Mr. Silly gets the giggles, Mr. Small a big day out, Mr. Strong and the flood, Mr. Tickle in a tangle, Mr. Topsy-turvy the round way wrong. Little Miss New Library Little Miss Bossy and the magic word, Little Miss Contrary all in a muddle, Little Miss Dotty has a dotty day out, Little Miss Helpful and the greenhouse, Little Miss Naughty worries Mr. Worry, Little Miss Neat and the last leaf, Little Miss Scatterbrain sets off for the sun, Little Miss Splendid in the house with a view, Little Miss Stubborn and the wrong advice, Little Miss Sunshine keeps her smile, Little Miss Tiny just the right size, Little Miss Trouble moving house. Promotional editions Mr. Daydream and the Big Splash, Little Miss Sunshine and the Splendid Hair Day, Little Miss Chatterbox and the Burst Strawberry. Be My series Be My Little Miss Sunshine, Be My Mr. Happy. Little Owl These stories were published as Little Owl Storytime the Children's Choice. What's Going On, Me and My Tummy, I Just Can't Help It, Bump Saturday, I'm Only Little. Word books Mr. Tickle in the Park, Mr. Greedy Goes Shopping, Mr. Happy at the Seaside, Mr. Silly on the Farm, Mr. Strong to the Rescue, Mr. Muddle Goes to School, Mr. Funny at the Circus, Mr. Nosy Follows His Nose. String books Mr. Clever, The Impossible Ring, Mr. Nosy, Follow That Lead, Mr. Strong, Tug of War. Guides Mr. Bump's Guide to DIY, Mr. Lazy's Guide to Fitness, Mr. Mean's Guide to Management, Little Miss Chatterbox's Guide to Text Messages, Little Miss Naughty's Guide to Love, Little Miss Trouble's Guide to Men, Little Miss Chatterbox's Guide to Gossip, Mr. Greedy's Guide to Food, Mr. Mess's Guide to Student Life, Mr. Tickle's Guide to Women. Chunkies Little Miss Naughty's Naughty Tricks, Mr. Happy's Smiley Day. Start to Series Mr. Men, Start to Read, released July 5, 2004, ISBN 0-603-56130-6, Mr. Men, Start to Write, released July 5, 2004, ISBN 0-603-56139-X. Board books My Mr. Funny board book, My Mr. Greedy board book, Mr. Men My Mr. Happy board book, Mr. Men My Mr. Nosy board book, Mr. Men. Miscellaneous Mr. Men and Little Miss, Bumper Activity Book Mr. Men and Little Miss, Coloring Book Mr. Men and Little Miss, Fun and Games Mr. Men and Little Miss, Picture Dictionary Mr. Men and Little Miss, Stencil Activity Book Mr. Men and Little Miss, The Adventures of Mr. Tickle, Mr. Men Story Treasury. TV series. The Mr. Men characters were adapted into 2 animated television series in 1974 that consisted of a total of 28 episodes. They were produced by Terry Ward's company, Flix Films, in partnership with Trevor Bond, and broadcast by the BBC. The voices and narration were provided by Arthur Lowe, well known from his role as Captain Mannering in the sitcom Dad's Army, who used regional accents for some of the characters. The musical theme was composed by Tony Himmers. The 28 episodes were. During 1983, a further series featuring the Little Miss characters was produced by Flix Films. This was narrated by husband and wife John Alderton and Pauline Collins. The 13 Little Miss episodes were. Another series, Mr. Men and Little Miss, was produced by Marina Productions in 1995 and aired on television from 1995 to 1997. These stories were narrated by Jeffrey Palmer, aired on Nick Jr. and Channel 5's Milkshake. In 2006, Renegade Animation produced a series, The Mr. Men Show, a new American animated series which debuted on the Cartoon Network and on Channel 5's Milkshake program in February 2008. There were only 25 characters featured in the first season, and most had their names or appearances altered. The Mr. Men Show was written and produced by Iri Casemiro and Kate Bautelier, and directed by Mark Risley. The creative team was a combined effort of personnel from Nickelodeon's Rugrats, The Wild Thornberrys, and As Told by Ginger. The opening and closing narration was voiced by actor Simon Callow in the UK version and Joseph J. Terry in the US version. UK video and DVD releases Abbey Home Media, 20th Century Fox Home Entertainment, Delta Entertainment, Sony Pictures Entertainment. Film. In February 2011, it was reported that 20th Century Fox Animation will produce an animated feature film based on the Mr. Men book series, with Sean Levy and his company 21 Laps Entertainment producing the film. On January 27, 2015, 20th Century Fox Animation announced that it had acquired the film rights to the Mr. Men Little Miss characters and that Levy will produce the film. See also: List of Mr. Men, List of Little Miss characters, Timbuktu. References. Further reading: Sheridan, Simon, The A to Z of Classic Children's Television, Reynolds and Hearn Books, 2004, reprinted 2007. ISBN 1-900-3111-27-7. External links: Mr. Men Official Site, Mr. Men Classic Official UK Site, Mr. Men Classic Official US Site, Mr. Men Classic Official JP Site, Mr. Men and Little Miss from Penguin Books, the original Mr. Men on DVD.